Good evening, everyone. I'm just checking in. I'm doing a small harvest. It looked like I'm just going to get tomatoes today. But I'm not complaining because, number one, I'm tired and I'm just not feeling too good lately. So I'm going to work at my own pace. But nevertheless, I am very grateful. And I'm hoping that I can hold off on some of these things until the weekend so that Friday. I'm gonna say Friday because before the weekend because I'm going to put some of these things in my onto the dehydrator, and I don't want to run it in the house because it's gonna get hot. It's gonna make the house hot, and that's another whole thing with these bills. But guys, if you have not started your own garden, a fall garden, a late July garden, it's still not too late to do some small tomato plants, some bush beans, let's see, some corn. I got some dwarf corn growing over there, and a few other things. I think you should reconsider it because we don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next, and without produce, without food. But that's one thing you can be certain. If you grow it yourself, you can be certain that that's something that you can control. And that's just my 2 cents. As one person told me, that's just my spill. I'm just doing my spill. And I'm not being rude. I'm just talking. Okay, so it looks like this might be my harvest for today. I'm completely okay with that. Just gonna look at these potatoes again. I saw some the other day and I covered them back up. But as you can see, this plant is still very green. It does have some blight on it. You see that blight? I don't want any diseases to go down into this bed, and definitely not into this volunteer tomato plant, any of these plants, because they're all volunteer. And you see this one right here, this one have some blight on it also. And I guess I'll just think about it over the next couple of days because I really don't know what I want to do. You see, I see potatoes here on this one, right here on top, and so that's possibly could mean that there are more. Well, yeah, there's some more small ones right there. If you just take a look, I'm gonna cover those back up. I'm gonna come back in a few days, and I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna take out of here because you can see they're all growing at different stages. So I have one here, one here, one here, one here. They're all different sizes. Few weeds. Big one here, big one there, small one there, small one there. These are weeds. And I really want to use this space to grow some fall brassicas, but I still have time. And like I said, I found a volunteer tomato plant there the other day, so I'm going to be a little bit more patient. And I do see some little small potatoes down in there, so be a little bit more patient. And this cabbage is ready. They're not the big cabbage. They're the small ones, just enough for like 2 people. Let's see. So this one has, let's see, what is this down in here? Okay. Let's see. So that's just dirt, probably from watering. Because if it were something else, I would go ahead and take it out, but it's just dirt. So it's probably going to come out soon anyway. And you know, you can freeze cabbage. You just cut it and freeze it if you're not going to give it away. And yeah, like I said, I think I'm just about done, which is not such a bad thing because I don't feel like it. But look, these beans that I just put in here just about 5 days ago, they're all up. So I imagine they like this red raised bed better than they like going directly into the ground. You see that, Keith? And then the ones we planted in here the other day, we have not watered them. So I hope the insects didn't go in there and eat them. I didn't water this bed. I didn't water any of it. I don't think so. And then I'm just gonna take a walk, finish my little walk. Let's see. So everything looks good. I got all of these collard greens covered with these little black mesh trash bags because I'm trying to deter the cabbage moth. So you won't see me picking off those little green bugs, little green worms, until they get a little bit bigger and I can really see them. And there's all our new pepper plants and corn plant doing very nice. And our new corn seedlings are up. There's a volunteer tomato that I put there. And then this is one of the ones that was gifted to me. But this plant already has flowers on it. So we're getting tomatoes on these soon. So I'm just going to shake it a little bit, shake the pollen down to help with pollination. And so this must be one of the plants. Remember, I wasn't sure what I was getting, so maybe that's going to be a short bush. Don't know. Okay. So I think I'm just going to wrap it up here and take my hind parts back in the house because I don't know, I'm extremely tired. And it could be because I'm sleeping with the TV on. You tell me to turn TV off every night, and I don't listen. You might listen today. Tired. So I was just telling Mr. Wright, this bed that I'm standing in front of right here, this is one of my favorite beds out of all the beds that we have growing here. And he asked me why. Now I was telling him, I think it's because I have so much different stuff here. I have watermelon. I have those hot cherry pepper tomatoes. I have zucchini, flowers, tomatoes, this big old zucchini plant. Let's see. More peppers. I have some collard greens, more tomatoes, collard greens here. That should have probably covered up. More peppers. I have a fig tree bush, a hardy pomegranate tree, and green stalk full of all different things. And then I have this other planter here. I haven't put any thing in here yet besides carrots. There are some carrots there, and those are from last year. But hopefully on Friday I'll feel a little bit better, and then I'll feel like coming out to put some small things in there, even if it's just some let me see, I put a tag in here of something that I might want to plant. Oh, that's just letting me know that those are carrots, but I can already tell by the leaf. But I might put some, like, I have some little tiny lettuce plants. But you know, lettuce, they don't like the heat. So I might have to do those indoor in the my hydroponic garden. But this is what the lettuce, the tiny Tiny Tim lettuce plant looks like. Tom Thumb. It's called Tom Thumb. So that's what those look like. I might put some more in the house. Start them in the house anyway. Well, you guys take care. Look, Mr. Wright cleaned out my standing greenhouse for me. It's pretty neat in there. Just a few more areas I want to straighten out. That's one of my favorite places back here in the whole garden. So I'm really thankful for that. So you guys have a good night. Start your gardens because we don't know. I'm just checking my pee. Oh, squirrels got me. I was trying to get to them before they did. I had a really nice one. I want to take this one. Let me make sure there's no green on there. Maybe tomorrow. But there was one, because I only had 4 here because of that bad weather. But there was one right around here somewhere. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I had 4. And it's gone. I'm a little sad about that, but they have to eat too. I have to always remind myself. This one is still green. They have to eat too. So, let's see. I'm going to take this one off. I have one. I'm going to take this one in the house and I'm going to let it finish ripening up in there. And then I'm going to think about this cabbage because it's probably about ready. And even if I don't cook it, I will put it in the freezer. I'll give it to one of my daughters. And one more tomato here. Just about to blush out. Isn't that pretty? Now this, I'm looking at this tomato and I'm excited about it because my favorite tomato is the purple Cherokee. And that's what this looks like. It might be. But I'll find out in a couple of days. Let's take a look at this one. No, just this one. I almost missed it, guys. And, alright. I'll come back tomorrow. You guys have a good night. Have a cucumber there. I see hanging. Let's see. Right there. I'll get that one tomorrow, too. You guys have a good night. And, you never know. Well, here's another one. Look at this. It has some kind of... Well, let me get this. I'll show it to you in a minute. Look like it could be a pound. Hold on. Hold on. Look at that. That's humongous. I'll let that finish ripening up in the house. I have 2 nice ones. Oh, that's the peach. 2 nice ones along with the other ones that are in the basket. It's already gone in. So, for the last time, you guys have a great night. And I hope my pole beans here recover. Some of them look like they're okay, but they don't look too happy. And have a good night. And get growing. Get growing. Please. Please.